So this Eagles-Commanders game, I would say if there was a power ranking of like you and me texting the most, it was that. It was that situation. What a fun one. I mean, Cardinals-Panthers was great too. But the Eagles lose to the Commanders. What does that do? It drops their odds of getting the 1 seed, guys, down to 7%. Not great, but I think they're going to be okay. I would not freak out if I'm the Eagles. Big to lose the 1 seed potentially, but the Lions still sit atop the NFC. If the Vikings beat the Packers next week, it means their Week 18 battle, people, in Detroit is going to decide not only the NFC North, but also home field advantage throughout the playoffs. I want to dig into that one. Thanks, Hammy. Talk to you in a minute here. Noah Eagle, Luke Kuechly on the show today. Let's dig into the Commanders' big win here for a second. Dan freaking Quinn. He has changed. I mean, it's not just him, but he's not getting any love for changing the culture. He's got to get the Coach of the Year love here. They overcame even just this huge game against the best team in the NFL. The Eagles were the best team in the NFL. They overcame a double-digit fourth-quarter deficit and 5 turnovers to take down the Eagles, who, of course, had issues on their own, their quarterback, all of that. They get to 10 wins. They're double-digit wins there in Commanders land. They move 1 away from clinching a playoff spot. Let's listen to the person I'm happiest for. I'm happy for everybody. Magic, I'm happy for you. Adam Peters, I'm happy for you. Cliff, I'm happy for you. I'm happy for Terry McLaurin.
To win this game when there was a lot of ebbs and flows speaks to the resilience and the culture that we're building here. And so, like I've said in the past, if you want to look at a culture being built or what it stands for, it's easy when things are going good, but when there's a little adversity, that's when you get to see the true character of a group of people. So I thank God that I'm living my dream because this is everything I've ever could imagine.
Terry came on our show a couple months ago. I got to say, out of all the storylines this season, it's hard to not get a little Christmassy about this. This is like that, not sad in that Chevy commercial way, but just sort of hits you. It tugs you right here, like the Apple AirPods. I'm so happy for him. This new regime has given the organization its best start to a season since 1991. That's the last time Washington won a Super Bowl. And of course, Jalen Hurts leaving the game made a huge impact yesterday. We're sending our best to him. Hopefully he's feeling better this morning and throughout the week here into the playoffs. That happening does not take away from what Jayden Daniels was able to do. Do you understand? The Eagles put up 33 points. They had the lead late. Jayden just picked apart this #1 ranked pass defense down the stretch to win the game. 5 touchdown passes. No one else has thrown for more than 2 in a game against Philly all year long, okay? He wasn't perfect. There were some mistakes along the way, as there should be, and he'll learn from them as he does, poised, mature AF. But the mistakes are what makes this win and this performance even more impressive to me. We've seen all year Jayden's got this ability to shrug it off. No situation too big, no lead insurmountable. It's almost like he feeds off of this kind of stuff. So that's a win for him in any situation. I think there's this perception that existed around turkey and gravy time, around Thanksgiving, where Washington hit what I call a lull. Some people call it a rough patch, whatever you want to call it. Are they going to get in the playoffs? What's going to happen? If they get in, they're going to be one and done, if they even make it. I don't know that you can watch this game or really any game in December, let's just be real, and the way that Jayden plays on the biggest stage, in the biggest moments, and honestly believe that they'll be a one-and-done team. Like, it's absolute, I call BS. I'm going to reverse Uno on you and say, look at yourself in the mirror. That's not the case. And Hamilton, to wrap this up here, Noah Eagle, Luke Kuechly on the way, like, where's the bag of popcorn for what will be round 3 of this?
Yeah. We need it. After yesterday, I mean, that was one of the most fun games of the year. You were tweeting about it. We talked about it as soon as the trade happened. The Marshawn Lattimore, A.J. Brown battle was super interesting. A.J., had the better end of that for the most part, but it was chippy. It was everything you wanted in that post-Mike Evans Lattimore era. This is going to be fun.
Is Lattimore okay?
It's a hamstring injury. I haven't seen any updates.
But it's the same thing that kept him sidelined, right? That's the same. That's not good. This is why Adam Peters makes this thing. And one of them's going to win. The other people were not happy that I was saying it was the new Mike Evans. Yes, it is. It's a battle royale. Like, all I want is tumult. and chaos.
Yeah.
And you have these two. And I love seeing it. And then you got Smith more open and other guys. I love everything about the Marshawn thing, and I hope he's okay for round 3. Sign me up. We should talk a little bit about Jake Elliott, because I'm seeing a lot of it on Twitter. I look at Twitter, I see the tweets. I know that Elliott hasn't had as dominant of a regular season as maybe you'd feel comfortable with. He did hit 4 out of 5 yesterday, and the tweets were rolling in about he's washed, he's this or that. The dude hit a 50-yarder, okay? He gives you the lead. He missed a gimme. Let's not forget that he's been a perfect 16 for 16 in the playoffs. Hard to maintain, but he's been the best in the playoffs for you. He helped you win the Super Bowl. I kind of get the concern, but when it comes to something that is so, not niche, but like he can put 3 up and take 3 away and like really swing the thing of a game, and it's a very, I don't know what the word is, like sensitive. Like you don't want to get into, don't be good to him. Rally around him. There's no point. You're not helping by dragging your quarterback, or not quarterback, your kicker and your quarterback, on socials, on whatever. Like, let's just like be like, he's got this. We're good. I hate seeing
that. And you got to hope. I mean, the biggest worry was he was 0 for 6, I think, on 50-plus yarders before he hit that one. But you got to hope that gets him going. A go-ahead 50-yarder in the fourth quarter. You can't ask for much more than that.
I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about them. I think they just lost the 1 seed, which absolutely sucks, but they're going to have to bring it, and we'll get hopefully good reports on Jalen as they come. But I loved AJ versus Marshawn. Sign me up for round 3, and go Commanders. Love to see the turnaround. And it stands as this Christmassy beacon of hope for all the Jags and Bears and, you know, whatever fans. Like, it can happen. You just need, you know, new ownership, all-world quarterback that doesn't remind you of anybody else because he's one of one, and a coach who like everyone wants to run through a wall for. Just those few things. And you too,
that's it.
You too can change how you're looked in the NFC East or in the complexion of the NFL. All right.